Hello, high achievers. Are you hoping to create the best, most ideal life for yourself where you're reaching your goals and checking things off and accomplishing so much? Then you're going to want to listen to this episode where I'm going to go through and share with you the 5 ways that you'll know you've created the ideal life for yourself. Today, I'm going to share with you the 5 ways you know you've created your ideal life. So, as I go through, I'm going to first have you, um, in a moment, close your eyes and think through something, feel through something, imagine something. Then I'm going to go through these 5 ways that you'll know, and you can treat them almost like a checklist. Do I have this? Is this true about my life? I encourage you actually to score it. How true is this about my life? And you can do 2 scales. You can do like a 1 to 10, 10 being this is fully true, 1 being not so true, or you can do it based on a percentage. Like I think this is 80% true or 20% true, whatever is like for you. I encourage you when I do get to the 5 ways, please trust your gut on these answers. Once I explain it, trust your gut on the response. And that's going to really show you the pieces that are missing. I'm also going to let you know a little bit later a way that you can have me work with you to take this a step further, to get some clarity and be able to really step into a higher level of ideal life. So, first off, close your eyes, plant your feet firmly on the ground. And this is obviously if you're able to, if you're driving, please don't. You can always pause this, get to a place that is better for you, and then go through this. So I'm speaking directly to my high achieving women. I'm one of you, driven, A type. And so there's a lot that we want to accomplish. So as you close your eyes, I want you to imagine a life where you are not only successful, but deeply satisfied in every area that matters to you. So as I go through the different areas, I want you to think about how in this ideal life you are thriving. You're not just living, that you're reaching your goals and you're actually feeling fulfilled in every area, not just ticking off the boxes, but savoring each accomplishment. So with your friends, everything is ideal, exactly how it should be, fully fulfilled. Same with your family. As we look at your physical environment, there's so much joy, so much amazing things that are happening. In your personal development, you're getting ahead and you're feeling really content about it. So, what's happening in this area? What's possible in these areas? You look at your finances and you're very satisfied with how things are. You like how the progress you're making. What does that look like? In your career, whether you have your own business or you're working for someone else or you're volunteering, what is that like in the ideal when you're fully satisfied? Now let's look at your significant other, romance. Even if you don't have a partner, are you good with that? Are you good with where you're at? Are you loving yourself? How about your health? Not only your physical health, but your mental and your emotional health. How are they doing? They're ideal. So what does that look like? What's that feel like? And then we go into fun and recreation. Do you even have a fun part of your life? Well, you do in the ideal. Imagine what that looks like. Imagine. Also, your spiritual life. What's happening there? What does it look like? Feel like? What's ideal? So, as we go through all 10 areas of life that I normally look at with my clients, with the Wheel of Life, it's always asking that question, what's possible in these areas? So now you can come back, open your eyes. If you were unable to fully go in, I encourage you to grab a notebook, piece of paper, something, pause this now, go back, do the activity again, and take as much time as you need to really feel into this ideal life, not just look at the list of things. So as I go through the 5 ways that you're going to know if you've actually created this ideal life. Score yourself 1 to 10 or percentage wise, and be really honest. Go with your gut decision on this. The first area is fulfilled and intentional. So you wake up every day, every single day, knowing that every moment counts. You're intentional about how you spend your time. So it's more like you're investing your time. You're choosing to fill your life with experiences that matter to you, probably matter to your loved ones as well. And you're living your bucket list now. You're doing it all now, not saving it for some day. So how much do you feel fulfilled and intentional? So you're not spending time by default. You got a couple extra hours. Oh, I'll just work. You have a couple extra hours. You clean up the house. You have a couple extra hours or minutes. You're scrolling on Facebook or watching Netflix. You're intentional with every minute of every day and you feel fulfilled. The second way you're going to know if you have created the ideal life for yourself is you prioritize yourself with confidence. So it's 2 pieces here. A lot of times people aren't even on their own priority list. And so in this way, if you prioritize yourself, you do it unapologetically. You do it just naturally as part of your day, part of your week, part of your life. So when you're prioritizing your confidence, and again, score yourself on this, are you doing it without guilt? Or do you feel apologetic when you sleep in, when you take a nap, when you go to the gym, when you take time away for yourself, like your own holidays? In this, score yourself. Are you understanding that taking care of yourself fuels your ability to show up? Again, this is investing in yourself, right? And then you can show up fully in all areas of life. Do you feel you can right now? Can you show up fully in all areas of life? Do you also know what you want and you're making it happen confidently? So then you're creating a life that brings joy, fulfillment, satisfaction, energy, resonance, all of those amazing things. So score yourself at a 10 or a percentage on how well do you prioritize yourself with confidence. So when someone says, like if you're going to go for a walk for your mental health, your physical health, and someone says, hey, can I touch base with you right now? Can I ask you a question? Or can you help me with this? That you don't say, oh, I'm sorry, but I have something else that I have to do. Are you apologetic, or does your tone come across that way where you say, oh, I'm actually going for a walk, but maybe I don't have to. So really check in with that and be honest. Score yourself and prioritizing yourself with confidence. The third way that you're going to know if you've created the ideal life for yourself is, are you connected to freedom and desire? Are you connected to freedom and desire? So you're in touch with yourself. Hopefully, you haven't killed that little voice, the one that shares what sparks you and fires you up and gets you really alive in the world. So if you're in touch, what truly excites you, brings you resonance, are you reconnecting with the freedom you once dreamed of? And I know for business owners, that's probably why we get into business is for that freedom, but you can still be a 9 to 5er who has freedom of time and freedom of decisions for what you're going to do for yourself. So your life feels expansive. It feels alive. Again, it has energy. It's filled with choices that are bringing you fulfillment and keep you energized. So score yourself on how well you are connected to freedom and desire. A lot of times people will shut up the desire, push down, push aside the desire, and eventually you just stop feeling. One of my clients shared with me in the past how she was afraid to take vacation because she hadn't for so long. She just worked all the time. It was default high achiever, did very well in her career. And she was afraid to take time off because she didn't know how to have fun, how to spend her time anymore. Now that's an extreme. but are you connected to freedom in life and freedom and your desire of what you're wanting? The fourth one is, are you shining authentically? Now, the shine is actually a pillar in the Dynamic You program of how to uh, be a dynamic woman. It's one of the 9 pillars, shining. And so in this case, score yourself, the last one, if you haven't yet scored yourself as well, shining authentically. Do you get to show up as you, not just your titles, but or not just for what you achieve, but actually for who you are? Do you get to show up that way? Do you allow yourself to be seen? A lot of people are shining, but they don't want to be seen, or they feel like they need to fly under the radar because other people are intimidated by them, jealous, or they're just not feeling like they get the same response when they're true to themselves. So do you allow yourself to be seen, celebrated, and valued simply for being your authentic self? Not a role you play, not a mask you put on, not an I'm on right now, but like your authentic self, how you are. And are you confident in your being? Do you radiate joy and strength? I'd like to be in this place all the time. It's not always true for me, but I was at an event recently for the ICF, International Coaching Federation, and lady beside me said, we didn't get to talk much today, but you really, you really shine brightly. I was like, oh, thanks. And so how much out of 10 or percentage wise do you get to shine authentically? Not shine again for your awards, your titles, your results in business, but how much do you get to shine as you as a person? And the last way that you know that you have really made it and designed your ideal life is, do you have an abundance of energy, time, and resources? An abundance of energy, time, and resources. Score yourself on that out of 10 or on a percentage. So in this way, in your ideal life, it's not about always the things you have, the things you've bought, the things you've earned. It's, do you have an overflowing supply of energy, time, and resources, whatever that may be, empowering you to live each day fully? Do you get to live each day fully because you have energy, or are you tired? Are you allowed to live every day fully because you have the time to do it? Or are you missing out on important things because you just run out of time or have too many conflicts? Are you able to live every day fully because you have the resources, the connections, the money, the smarts, whatever it may be to help you be there? This is how you have the abundance of energy, time, and resources. You're financially secure with the freedom to invest, not spend, to invest in experiences and opportunities, not just the red bottom shoes, not just the diamond earrings or the flashy car, but in opportunities and experience that enrich your life. Enrich, not make you rich. They enrich your life. And in this area, this way, your time is yours to design. Really, that is freedom. And even if you're working 9 to 5, do you get to design that time? Do you get flex time? Do you get to choose what you work on throughout the day? And when you come home, do you also get to design that time? When you get to design what you do with your time, and it's your time, you are allowed, really, you're putting into place the ability to pursue passions, rest when needed, wanted, and you get to spend quality moments with the people who matter most to you. And even if that's yourself, that's fine, or a fur baby. And this abundance fuels your joy, enabling you to live with ease and generosity. So score yourself out of 10 or score yourself on a percentage of the abundance of energy, time, and resources. See, I didn't say money. Because when you create your ideal life and you have all of these 5 things, money, titles, success, these don't matter as much. You start to live a new way of life that has you being successful and satisfied. So, how did you do? How did you do on these? Is there room for improvement? I'm guessing yes. And so, what I encourage you to do is I have a really special opportunity right now. It's called the Take a Stand for the And strategy session. I'm offering that right now, and you can check the notes to see actually when that ends. They're focused on pinpointing the area for you that needs to be changed. We're going to identify where you feel stuck in the enough cycle. I'm not enough, or there's never enough, so that we can stop you from striving, but never being satisfied or not feeling satisfied all the time. We're going to uncover the cycles that keep you caught in burnout and unfulfilled achievement. We're going to help you to learn which patterns are blocking your path to success and satisfaction. We're going to create action steps to initiate change. And you're going to leave this session. It's a 60-minute session, one-on-one with me. We do it over Zoom. And you're going to have a clear, practical plan to align your success with the fulfillment you're craving. Now, what I shared today is part of a talk that I did. The talk was called If You Were Able to Make It. The talk was called Enough: How to End the Cycle of Empty Achievement Chasing and Step into a New Era of Success and Satisfaction. And so you've heard me say the success and satisfaction. That's why this session is called the Take a Stand for the And, because that's what I'm doing for you. As a fellow high achiever who has, maybe like you, checked off all the boxes, yet you still feel something's missing, or you've reached a career milestone, business milestone, but you crave a deeper sense of satisfaction, then this is for you. This is for you also if you're successful but not successful and satisfied. You know there's more. Maybe there's more joy, more balance, more fulfillment, and you're ready to embrace that. And you're like, give that to me. If the ideal life I shared with you today in the 5 ways and that life sounds amazing, then this session is for you. If you're craving a life where you feel both accomplished yet genuinely at ease. I hear a lot of people who are accomplished and stressed, accomplished and overworked, accomplished and overwhelmed, accomplished and anxious, and accomplished and on the verge of burnout or a breakdown. But if you want to be at ease, this session is for you. And also for those high achievers who are exhausted from doing it all and doing it all for everyone, and you're ready to reclaim your energy, then this session is for you. The session is $395, normally $495. So I encourage you to jump on this, go into the notes, grab this session, because really this 1 hour can truly change your life. So when you take a stand for both success and satisfaction, you're going to take that first step toward living fully, thriving, and making a lasting impact in the world. Because it's not just about what you do every day, right? It's not just about your career. It's not just about your business. There's so much more. I encourage you to stick around, make sure you subscribe so that you can hear future episodes, because there's some really amazing things happening. There's some really great changes that are coming and new offerings and cool projects, and I wouldn't want you to miss any of it. So make sure that you are living according to these 5 ways of having an ideal life, and trust that I can support you to be able to do the first step to get there. Until next time, stay dynamic. Bye.